You need to prove to your team that you're committed to them, to your vision, to your goals. And here's why.
Just lead.
This is an often neglected aspect of leadership. It doesn't get the focus that a lot of flashier, grander ideas of what it takes to become a great leader get. But if you show that you're committed to your team, the benefits of output and performance that you'll gain from them will be absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, most leaders show a greater commitment to themselves than to their team, or to the business above their team. And this is a serious problem. My stance is that as a leader, your primary commitment should be to your team, not to the business, and certainly not to yourself. Showing commitment to your team will show them that when you're working hard for them. It will give them reason to reciprocate your efforts in their commitment to you. As a leader, this commitment shows up in many forms. You need to be committed to learning, self-improvement for self and for team, teamwork, communication, ethics, excellence, and safety. Show your team that you'll stand up for them when they've done something wrong, when they've done the due diligence but just made the wrong call. When times are tough, show them that you'll back them in above all others. When I ran my maintenance team, I used to cop a bit of flack for time to repair on the trains. Now we had new people in the role, and I was always willing to back them in to ensure that they got the time to learn how to repair these trains properly and effectively. I said to my supervisors, you're going to have this gap, this space, I'm going to provide that for your team. But ensure that in 6 months we're not having the same conversation. Use this time to grow and to learn. Showing commitment to your team will reap so many benefits. It'll increase the amount of accountability and responsibility for the team and yourself. When you show commitment to your team, they will hold you accountable for the progress of that team. You will become fervent in your pursuit of the vision for your team. You'll get buy-in at all levels of your team on the vision and where you're going as a team. It provides your team with structure and stability. You will build a trust between yourself and the team. The commitment you show is a sign of respect, that you respect them, and it will be reciprocated that they will then respect you in return. With commitment, you'll see a higher level of achievement and output from the team. There will be greater direction and purpose felt throughout. It will help connectiveness throughout the team, which will build a desire and willingness to work and work harder for each other. With commitment to your team, your character will strengthen in the eyes of your employees. And with commitment, you will be more focused. You'll be more focused on the betterment of your team rather than getting pulled off on tangents that come up from time to time. If you've been getting anything at all out of this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're out there and looking for advice and coaching and help, I am available, and you can click on the Patreon link down below to get access to all my membership packs there, in which I can provide feedback and coaching one-on-one for you and you specifically. So how do you practice better commitment? Well, reflect on yourself, your behaviors and actions. Are you doing everything in your power to show that you're more committed to your team? Think on the last meeting that you had where you brought up an idea that came from your team. Did everyone in the room congratulate you on that idea? And if they did, what happened then? Did you take that praise on? Or did you then tell the rest of that team whose idea specifically that was? Did you champion your team member? Did you show commitment to them in their idea in that meeting? Provide feedback to the team on higher up meetings. Remove that veil from those meetings so that your team know exactly what you're doing to represent them in the meeting. Be transparent. Be clear as glass. Was there a decision made that didn't favour the entire team? And did you tell them why that decision was made? Is there a bigger picture that your team doesn't have access to? A bigger picture that you're able to describe to them? Be your team's voice. Be their champion whenever you can be. You might be in a meeting and it might become clear that your team has done something wrong. Don't jump ship there. Make sure you parcel away that information and bring it back to the team to discuss what actually happened. Always be your team's champion at every chance. This is commitment, and it's important to great leadership, but it's only one of 5 character traits that I discuss as being incredibly important to great leadership. To find out more about consistency, click here.